My name is Kellie Carter. I am the lower school and middle school science teacher. For safety, one is to make the room inviting. If a child is comfortable and they know that you trust them and they know that they're appreciated and they know that they're valued, then I think that sets up a really good foundation. Personally, I never teach anything the same way from year to year. Anytime I approach a unit, I get online and I find out what's new. I open up the science catalogs, find out what new things are out there to engage the student, understanding how the concepts have developed or changed. I also try to teach from lots of different facets. They'll hear a fun YouTube song. They'll see a video, they'll do a hands-on, they have to do a reading portion of it. I try to reach every type of student. So I try to take a subject and give them the feeling that they really know the subject, and we're going very in-depth. They take the knowledge that they may have outside of the classroom and they bring it into the classroom. One of the things we do is current events. They get to choose their own based on their interest. I think discussion allows the student to be able to share the knowledge that they have outside of what we do in the classroom. I want them to know that I value their knowledge. I want them to understand that we don't know it all. So if I get a question, I am very comfortable with saying, I don't know that answer, let's figure it out. Even though the adults in their lives typically know a little bit more, that we are also willing to learn so that we're modeling that for them as well. I guess when I think of the word guidance, it's more of guiding the student to a particular area that you're trying to foster. And sometimes the students will take your guidance and go in a completely different avenue, which is exciting and new because it gives you a different way of looking at things. I like to give them a guidance up to a point, and then I want them doing it. I want them to do it instead of being spoon-fed, because when they work for it, they appreciate it more and it sticks with them more. What I like to do is do a your choice homework, and they draw up the ideas. When you give the students a voice or a choice, that gives them ownership and allows them to feel that their voice is valuable. I see it a teacher collaboration, teacher-student collaboration, and then student-to-student collaboration. With the student-to-student, they have to work with absolutely everyone in the classroom, and to be able to problem solve, putting aside whatever disagreements is a life skill that they need to learn. I love working with classroom teachers, and I love developing a curriculum that takes what is happening in the classroom and extending it. I think it puts more value on whatever it is if they can see it from different facets and see how it integrates into different areas. Student-teacher collaboration, I think, is an ongoing process. Trust is developed through students seeing you fail, seeing you pick yourself back up, seeing you value what they say, whether they do or do not get a concept, that you're willing to work with them on their level, really builds that trust. It's modeling and it's showing that you care and that you understand and that you value them. They understand that they can voice their opinions. That's the foundation to where everything else revolves around and happens. The way that I see that in the center gear is an opportunity for the student to find themselves and to be themselves. Here you become. We really try to get them to understand, or to begin to understand, who they are and to be okay with their individuality. We foster a classroom where if someone is different, that's okay. They take care of each other, giving them the opportunity to practice, especially the core values, and keep giving them opportunities to make mistakes, but to know that those mistakes are okay, and this is what we can do when we make a mistake, and that we don't always have to have the right answer. In lower school is where that foundation occurs and it builds.